Buddy, we're making another video. You ready? I want to make this one about bodybuilding and competing in your first show, right? So exciting, right? You're doing your first contest. You want everybody to know. It's a lot different than it was when I started competing 8 years ago. I wasn't on social media. I didn't know anything about competing, really didn't know anybody competing. Nobody even knew I was competing except a couple people I knew. And then I was going to do it, right? So I did the show. It was a small show. You know, I won my class, junior class. There was only a couple people in the class. Came home, was excited to, improve for my next show the next year. Now it's different, right? People are posting it. They're posting the shit online, right? Which is fine. You know what I mean? So first, what we get is the announcement. I'm doing my first contest and then the name of the show. Right? That's fine. They're going to take us on their journey, right? It's the craziness that comes after in the preceding months that we have to deal with, right? First, it's the pictures, which is fine, right? But it's the same damn picture every day. A selfie in the bathroom. And they never look good, but nobody says anything. Nobody says anything, especially if it's a woman. They're like, wow, you look amazing. You look beautiful, incredible, right? Meanwhile, they could look like a troll or one of these villains on a Power Ranger show. You know what I mean? Nobody says anything. I don't work that way. I mean, I guess some people do. If I look like ass, I want people to say, hey, listen, man, you look like 20 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag. That gets me in my car, pedal to the metal, out of shit city to a nice city with beautiful sunshine, beautiful beach, and no pollution. That's what gets me going, right? Boss work. Right? That's not how everybody works, though. Next, what comes? They start getting a little nuts, right? They're posting cheat meals every day. We all know where this leads. Right? And then the hashtags come, right? They start getting delusional. Hashtag road to pro. Hashtag Operation Pro Card. And they're hashtagging all these supplement companies. Shreds athlete. Right? What are you talking about? You're not a sponsored athlete? Why? What does this mean? Alright, so they do the show. It's a small show. Nobody's ever heard of it, right? But outside of bodybuilding, nobody knows. You tell somebody outside bodybuilding, they think, oh, pumping iron. He's up there with thousands of people cheering, flexing his muscles with Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Meanwhile, the show is so small in the middle of nowhere. It's the Papa Smurf who gives a fuck, who knows where this actually is classic. Right? And what's the worst thing that can happen? They win the show. Right? And they post it. I won, right? Oh my God. You forgot to mention you won your class, but you're the only one in the class besides one other person who looks like a discarded, melted marshmallow. You forgot to mention that, but they say, oh, it was a stacked lineup. Stacked. Over 300 competitors. But that's including the masters, the teenage, the junior, and the wheelchair. There's only 2 people in your class. Then what comes next? They post it, right? Here it comes. Nationally qualified competitor. Oh my gosh. Holy hell, right? I got news for you. Everybody's nationally qualified. It's not that hard, okay? You could be top 5 now and be nationally qualified, right? So what comes after that? Then their journey. I actually see people starting to talk down other people. I'm back in the gym the next day. Right? Because I'm so motivated to get back on the stage. It wasn't that hard. Right? I don't know why people make it so complicated. Follow me and I'll give you all the tricks and the tools of the trade, right? Then what's next? They become a guru. A contest prep coach. Send me $1,000. I'll give you a customized meal plan loaded with fucking cheat meals. And you can look as awful as I do. And then you never hear about them again, right? But then the cheat meals have caught up to them, right? You see them in the month. And they look like a milk-soaked bloated Cheerio, for God's sakes. I've seen it happen over and over. It's just bizarre, man. Things are changing. Things are changing. Now, nothing wrong with doing a small show. Props to the people doing their first show. Put in the work, hard work, and dedication. It's an awesome experience, but it's the crazy shit that some people are posting during the whole process. We don't need all that. One picture a week maybe with some real results. That's what would motivate me. Mr. Pro. That's all I got for today. I ain't want to get all nuts. Not all crazy. But have a good day. Keep grinding. Get out of shit city.